Alright guys, we are back with the Hearts Football Manager 2022 series. We are in Season 3 and so far, from a domestic standpoint, we've got off to a much better start than we did last season, and I think I've got to put that down to a change in formation, albeit there has been some personnel change. Some players have come in, some players have left, and we're just going to give a quick roundup of that. I've already shown the new formation and some of the players that have gone, but maybe somebody didn't see that episode, maybe he glossed over it, so I just want to confirm who has left the club and who has not. So the players that were brought in this season are Leo Ostergaard and Jan-Paul van Heck, two defenders from Brighton that we both got on frees. I thought was absolutely fantastic deals. I brought in Uriel Fagby, who I don't want to be too harsh on the guy, but I think maybe in hindsight I would possibly not make this move happen. Although I think he is a decent second option at left back if Kingsley gets injured, so I've no complaints. Tyrese John Jules, who I think could be potential to be a great player. He is the highest paid player at the club on 11 grand a week, but I thought at the amount of value of $500,000 from Arsenal, I had to make it happen. And then we did go and, make our highest transfer ever with a £1.5 million signing of Dan Nulundulu. And I think this guy could be really good. Obviously, his main position is up front, but I think he's capable of playing on both wings and maybe even as a cam player. And I think he could be the next big thing. I genuinely believe that. So I am looking forward to see how he gets on. He did score 3 goals in the SPFL Trust Trophy for the Hearts under 21, so he has got off to a good start when it comes to that. Now, if we have a quick look at the players that we decided to let go, we pretty much know who they are, but in case you don't, in case you've been living under a rock, I did sell John Suter to that Saudi Arabian team, I believe, or Dubai, wherever the fuck they're from, for $7 million. And then I believe it was just at the end of last season, we got rid of Ben Woodburn. Let's say we got rid of him. I mean, we managed to sell him for $8.5 million, so in my opinion, that is a great bit of business that we have managed to do. Now, in terms of the formation, I did change it around a bit, guys. I just felt like I had to. Since the season started, since this series started, we were going with the basic 5-3-2. And I was, or 5-2-3, should I say, and I was changing it up. I did do some different tactics and stuff like that, and it worked for Season 1. It worked very well. Season 2, that tactic almost got us to the Europa League final as well, so I can't say it was an absolute failure, but in the league, we really did struggle. So I felt, you know what, we've pretty much used the same formation, same tactics for 2 years straight. I think something has to change. I did decide to change it up, and I basically decided to come up with this 4-2-3-1. We're playing a custom Gen press, and so far it's been working really well for us. I know it's early in the season. I do not want to get carried away, but as things stand, this formation has been going pretty well, and I hope it continues to go well, especially when we take on St Mirren in the Premier Sports Cup second round today. So looking forward to this. We can see we are away in the game. Obviously, we'll have to travel to Paisley, but I do expect us to beat St Mirren. They are, remember, relegated now to the Championship. They're no longer a Premier League team, and I think we'll just have too much for St Mirren in this game. So here's how I plan to line up then. We're going to go with Stone in nets, Kingsley on the left back wing attacking, Halgett and Ostergaard in the middle, Smith on the right, Benenjami and Devlin in the centre of the midfield. We've got Mackay in the advanced playmaker role, Gianelli on the right side wing, and we're going to give a chance. We're going to give a debut to Nulundulu. I mean, he scored 3 goals in the under-21s game for the SPFL Trust Trophy, so I've got to put my trust in him. He did well in the Trust Trophy. I'm going to trust him. I'm going to reward him with a start here in the Premier Sports Cup. And I've got to go with Aaron Presley. Yes, we brought in the likes of Nulundulu and Tyrese John Jules to replace Presley, but Presley has been on goal-scoring fun at the moment. He has been banging in goals left, right and centre, so I can't really take him out. Now, I know you could say it's a big game. It's not a massive game here. Maybe we should save him for the league, but no, I'm just going to continue to play him. As for Nolundulu, I think we're going to give him, you know what? I think this guy is going to be the future. I'm going to give him a number 9 jersey. Fuck it. Yeah, we're going to give him the number 9 jersey. We paid 1.5 million. Let's make a statement. Let's give him the number 9. And that kind of shows that we do intend for him to be part of the first team going forward. But here we go. If you carry your performance last match into this match, we'll do well. That's what I'm going to tell the team. And we can get off then in this second round. Premier Sports Cup tie against St Mirren, as we will look to advance. We'll look to book our spot in the quarterfinals. Don't even know. I don't know if that was English there, what I just said. But yes, I want to book our spot in the quarterfinals. But obviously, first we need to beat St Mirren. It will not be easy. But I tell you what, Nolundulu's done well there to win the ball when he's played a great pass up to Aaron Presley. I was about to say Stephen Presley, but nah, Stephen Presley is a player from like fucking nearly 2 decades ago. So yeah, that would not have been right. Mackay whips a ball in. Oh, Presley with a header. It was a decent header, decent chance, but it was held on to the goalkeeper Walker with both hands, just grabbing it and denying us an early goal in this match. So far in the opening 7 minutes, we are dominating possession. We've had 5 shots. We are in control. We're playing well. But we haven't got that breakthrough goal just yet. And I am looking at Dan Nolundu, and it does look like his fitness is a bit down. Stamina seems to be causing him some problems. Presley wins another header just outside the 6-yard box. Unfortunately, he could not direct that header on goal. But no, it's been a great start for us so far. Like I said, now 7 shots in the opening, 9 shots now in the opening 15 minutes. So we've really come out here from the get-go, and we've made a big statement. Yeah, we've not taken the lead just yet, but surely it's only a matter of time. The way we're playing, I don't think St Mirren are going to be able to hold us off for much longer. But we will need to keep an eye on some of the issues that we have. And like I said, Nolundu's condition isn't exactly great. I didn't notice that, to be fair, before starting him. Maybe he shouldn't have been starting, but to be fair, he's having a solid game, regardless of his condition, currently playing a 7.0. So, you know what, happy with what Nolundulu is doing at the moment. Half an hour in, though, and the chances seem to have dried up a wee bit, which is a bit discouraging, but we'll see. Michael Smith here is on a yellow. Make sure you do not get sent off, Smith. That's the last thing we need to do, is go down to 10 men. Now it's Gianelli, through to Presley, and this should do it. It's Aaron Presley. Oh, and he's put it wide of the target. I mean, I think he has to score that. I think Aaron Presley has to score that, and he's somehow put it wide there. Unreal. 35 minutes in, that really should be a goal. It really should be 1-0 Hearts. 15 shots to 0 now. I mean, St Mirren, they're at home as well. I don't think they know what's hit them. I know they're in the Championship now, but I mean, they're still a decent side. They're a decent outfit. I don't think they would have expected to face this onslaught for the Jambos. But no, I'm really happy, and they finally got their first shot. But I'm happy with how things are going. I just would have obviously preferred a goal. It's half time. We don't have a goal, but we'll keep on pushing. And I'm pretty sure that, you know, we're going to win this game. Pump the fists. Keep working hard. Make sure you keep going. Yeah, we'll do that. Keep going, guys. We're playing well. If we keep playing the way we're playing, we should win this game, if we're being completely honest. Some other scores. Dundee are beating Morton by 4-0. Hibernian have a 1-0 lead over Falkirk, thanks to Abbas in the 13th minute, and Morelos has given Rangers a 2-0 lead against Livingston in that tie. So Martin Boyle now has doubled Hibs' lead, whereas Turner has pulled one back for Livingston. So yeah, I mean, the other games are pretty tight, apart from Dundee beating Morton. But this is a tight game for us, a lot tighter than I would have liked. Not in terms of performance, not in terms of stats, but in terms of the goals, in terms of the scoreline. 0-0. We need something to happen here. Rangers now 3-1 up thanks to that Morelos hat-trick. Alright, I'm not going to make too much tactical changes. I think we're just going to make some personnel changes, because tactically we're playing really well. We'll bring on... did we bring on Chapman? Yeah, I think we're going to bring... I don't want to take Presley off because he's playing really, really well. We'll maybe bring on Tyrese John Jules for Gianelli, and we'll bring on Chapman. And that's probably the only 2 changes we'll make at the moment. Mentality, we are going to go attacking. I do want to try and put this game to bed in the 90 minutes. I do not want it to drag on to extra time, so hopefully these changes can have an effect. We will encourage the team. Ball whipped in, headed away. Halkett should be first to it. He is first to it. Craig Halkett lays it off to Benenjami. Michael Smith now. Back into Halkett. Halkett to Ostergaard. Ostergaard out to Stephen Kingsley. Can Kingsley whip a good ball? And he can, and it's Aaron Presley. It's brilliant. It's a good goal. It's a simple finish. It's an easy finish for Presley, and he finishes it off with a simple tap-in past the goalkeeper. Aaron Presley continues to score. Aaron Presley continues to put in great performances, and he continues to show that he is the main man so far this season. And we've made big signings up front. We brought in Dan Nolundulu. We brought in Tyrese John Jules. But at the moment, Aaron Presley is making that shirt his own. That position, he is making his. Michael Smith now. It's right, ball whipped in. Chapman is there, and it's Harry Chapman with a goal. It's another goal. It's another assist from the wing back. Kingsley assisted the first one. Now Michael Smith with the assist. We're 2-0 up. We've scored a quick fire brace. And I think now we can maybe go ahead and make our last substitution. I think we'll take, might take up Benenjami. He does seem to have, yeah, Benenjami has definitely got, he's got aggression issues, man. He really does. So we're going to bring on Rui Pires. There's just no need for us to go down to 10 men here. So Pires will come on. Benenjami will go off. And as far as I'm concerned, guys, it's just all about seeing this game out now. I trust Smith and Odegaard to remain on the pitch. I don't think they will get sent off. But Benenjami, I'll be completely honest with, I'm always scared. Once he picks up a yellow card, it's almost like you expect him to get another one. You expect him to do something stupid and get himself sent off. But we've taken him off now to take it out of his own hands. And now it looks like we could be about to make it free. We've got Michael Smith bombing down this right-hand side. He plays in John Jules back to Smith. Smith to Rui Pires. It's Barry Mackay. Mackay out to Devlin. Devlin to Chapman. Chapman to John Jules. John Jules heads on to Presley. That's fucking brilliant. What an assist for John Jules. What a strike for Aaron Presley. It crashes off the crossbar as it finds its way into the St Mirren goal. And it is Hearts 3, St Mirren 0. And what a finish that is for Aaron Presley. Currently playing a 9.4 match rating. What a performance here. 25 shots to St Mirren's 3. I didn't expect this, guys. We've been playing well. I expected to win this match, but the standard we've had today has been, it's been fucking hit. It's been tremendous, man. It really has been. And I am delighted with that. Very, very well done, guys. Excellent win. Yeah, I'm absolutely buzzing. And that means we advance then to the next stage. You can't complain with that, man. It doesn't get much better than that. From our perspective, we done everything we could, and it was a great win. So, absolutely buzzing. We won this cup last year. Obviously, we want to try and retain it. And the way we're playing, I think we've got a good chance. Let's continue to praise Presley's form. And I tell you what, remember, Presley's still only 21 years old. This guy really could. He can get so much better. So we have to keep in mind that Presley is still a youngster, and he's just so good. So yeah, no, hopefully it continues. Hopefully he continues to bang in goals, and if he does, then I'm sure he'll remain our main man up front. I will continue to go with him. But here we go then, the draw for the Premier Sports Cup quarter-final. We've been drawn out first as a home tie, and we've got Dundee. I'll take Dundee. I'll take that. So there you go then, the draw has been completed. It will be Hearts versus Dundee, Hibernian versus Ross County, Queen of the South or Celtic versus Raith Rovers or Motherwell, and in the last tie, Rangers versus St Johnstone. Right, so here we go then, Ross County up next in the Premier League away from home. We're looking to make it 3 wins for 3 to kick off our Cinch Premiership season, but I keep getting my eyes drawn to the overall balance. I still cannot believe that we're looking this healthy. 20.5 million, that is what this club is worth now, and it is mainly due to last season's Europa League run and of course the 2 major selling fees of Suter and Ben Woodburn. But I mean, come on, that overall balance looks fucking great. Even though we did lose 2.3 million this month, which was quite a big loss, I feel like now that we're getting back into the Premier League, getting back into competitive football, hopefully gate receipts and stuff like that will help, protect from losing too much. But anyway, let's go into the next game. Let's get into this, and hopefully we can pick up another win. I think going forward, I am going to play Jan-Paul van Heck as the starting right back over Smith. I mean, Smith's 34 years old now. I like Smith, I like the Rolls Royce, but I do think Van Heck might be the better option there. So even though we did originally sign him to be a centre back, I think in the meantime I am going to play him as the starting right back. Although Smith has been playing well, so can't really deny that. I think that's how we're going. Benjamin needs to come out. Benjamin's suspended. We'll bring in Rui Perez. And maybe we will put Cammy Logan on the bench. Will we do this? Is that the team we're going to go with? I think so. Stone, Van Heck, Ostergaard, Halkett, Kingsley, Perez, Devlin, Ginnelly. Wait, what we swap Perez and Ginnelly about? Yeah, that looks better. Ginnelly, Mackay, Nolundulu, and Aaron Presley. So, yeah, maybe Ginnelly's not been playing that great. Could maybe stick John Jules in, but no, I think we'll give Ginnelly the benefit of the doubt. We'll keep Ginnelly in for now, but for me, the two players at the moment on form, on fire, Stephen Kingsley and Aaron Presley, and if they continue playing the way they're playing, then I mean, I've no doubt that we will continue to win games and continue to stay at the top, or at least near the top of the Cinch Premiership. So here we go then. Ross County, not the greatest team in the world. They've got Charles Cook in there, Samuel, Randall. I mean, they're an okay side, but I mean, Ross County, to me, they're always going to be a team battling relegation, so I think we should be battering them. Let's send them down. I think we should always be. I always feel confident when we come up against the likes of Ross County. It's just teams that I don't really expect us to be doing anything against us. I think we should be beating Ross County on most occasions, and hopefully we can beat them here, and here today can be another one of those occasions. That's a good ball for Van Heck to Ginnelly. Ginnelly's attempted cross there didn't really work out, and Ross County clear it, and it's up to Butler. Butler spins around, plays Samuel. Back to Butler here. I mean, maybe we should put in a challenge, I don't know. It's Fona out to Randall, and this is a good bit of play for County. And I don't believe it, it's Dion Charles with the goal. It's been disallowed actually. The assistant, brilliant, absolutely brilliant. I didn't see it. Looked good to me, but the assistant has said it will not count. He's claiming offside, which is brilliant. I will happily take that, but yeah, it didn't look offside to me. But the goal's been chopped off regardless, so remains County 0, Hearts 0. Aberdeen, thanks to a Fernandez brace in 3 minutes, are 2-0 up against Celtic. That's crazy. That is a result I don't think anybody was really expecting. Dan Nolundulu is taking a knock. Well, that's not good. That is really not good. You know what? I think we'll bring him off. We'll bring on Tyrese John Jules. There's just no reason for me to risk an injury. It's early in the game. I still think we'll have way too much here for Ross County, but not ideal. Having to use a substitute this early, not ideal. Ball played it to John Jules. Kingsley then brings it down on this left-hand side. Can Kingsley get the ball into the box? He finds Perez. It's back to Kingsley. Kingsley whips one in. It's cleared away. And now Ross County again will be looking to come on the counter. And they seem to be doing pretty well. The counter-attack is working decently so far against us. It's Samuel for distance. I think he's hit the post there. Samuel then striking the post for Ross County. And yeah, they're having more chances than I would have liked. 25 minutes in. Not exactly happy with how things are going here. It's still 0-0, but we haven't started too good. And it seems to be Ross County that are creating the chances. So, yeah, no, let's try and see if we can at least just see this out to half time, steady the ship, and then we'll look to make the changes then. But here we go, it's another corner. This time it's Ross County. Charles Cook whips one in, headed away. Samuel will be first to it. It's still Samuel. Samuel now charging towards the Hearts part. It's Fornah. It's Charles Cook. Cook from distance. Oh, I think he's cracked the crossbar again. I mean, he hit the post earlier. Now he's hit the crossbar. I mean, Ross County are looking really dangerous here. And speaking of dangerous, Aberdeen are 3-0 up at Pittodrie against Celtic. What the fuck is that all about? And now McCrory's just been sent off for them. So we'll see if Celtic can make the comeback against 10-men Aberdeen. But yeah, we have not been great here today. And it is disappointing because we've had such a good start to the season. But for some reason, today, we have just not really delivered. So, big team talk here coming up. I'm not going to be happy. Let's point the finger. I don't like what I just saw. I think that's a fair criticism. What I saw wasn't good. So, yeah, let's see if we can change that in the second half. See if we can give us something else. Mentality. I think we're going to go attacking. Instructions. I'll get a wee bit wider, I think, as well. Try and get the wide players more involved. Try and get Ginnelly involved. Try and get Tyrese John Jules involved. But Aaron Presley, normally so good. Today, he's just not really delivered. He's not had an impact. But hopefully, there's still time for him. He can still do something, surely, in the second half. There's a lot of time to go here. We can still have an impact. We can still get the win in this game. St Johnstone 2-0 against Partick Thistle. Rangers still beating Kilmarnock by 1-0. And Celtic haven't started the comeback yet. Aberdeen still lead them by 3-0, even though they have a man sent off. So, interesting. I thought Celtic would have started the comeback by now, but it's not happening. We are now maybe going to look into making a substitution. Barry Mackay's having a solid game. Josh Ginnelly's not. I think I'll put Barry Mackay out in the right, and we will bring on. Let's bring on Finlay Pollock, man. See if the young kid can do something. And I think, do we put Tyrese John Jules up front? Aaron Presley's just not delivered today. I think we'll bring on Nathan Holland too. So there you go. We're going to make the substitutions. Controversial, I know, taking off Presley, but I just don't think he's done anything today to justify staying on. So we are going to take him off. It's Barry Mackay. Mackay spins around. He looks for Ginnelly. Back post. Oh, Ginnelly. Oh, cleared off the line. Fuck me. Saved by Monroe, then cleared away by McLaughlin. So close. But not close enough. The ball not quite making its way into the back of the net. 19 minutes of time remaining. Celtic have got one back against Aberdeen. The scoreline is now Aberdeen 3, Celtic 1. As things stand, they would be dropping points. I think if we can get a winner here, we would go top of the table. But we need something to happen in the last 10 minutes. Let's see, what else can we do? We need to get. I think we just need to go for it more. We need to get more direct. Up the tempo extremely high. Let's see if we can berate the team, because we want something to happen here, guys. So come on, let's have a good finish to this. Let's try and steal a winner to keep our 100% record going, and to move us top of the table. More importantly, to put us top of the Cinch Premiership after 3 games. Celtic have got another goal back thanks to David Turnbull. I don't think they're going to be able to get the draw though, and I don't think we're going to find a winner. We're not. It's finished. Ross County 0, Hearts 0. Disappointed big time. I'm happy with the clean sheet, albeit we needed the post to make a few saves for us. So, I mean, the clean sheet is alright, but no, we just didn't really deliver today in terms of going forward. But yeah, no, the goalkeeper and the entire back four, good performance. You know, Barry Mackay played well as well, but no one else, I think, really got the pass mark, so disappointed. Yeah, I'm disappointed. We should have won that match based on chances we created. We did create a lot more chances in Ross County. We just didn't take them, so it is what it is. We remain second then. You can see Celtic dropped into 4th, Aberdeen move up to 3rd, and Rangers go into 1st place. So Rangers now the only team with a 100% record after 3 games. And I feel like we should be up there with them. I feel like we should be top of the table. And it's just one of those things that the results got away from us. Not a lot we can do about it now. We just need to move on, try and bounce back. But yeah, nah, I feel like I feel like we should have won that game and we should be top right now. It does kind of suck a bit, but you know what? We'll bounce back. I'm not going to let that result ruin our entire season. At the end of the day, it was a draw away from home. We got a point. We kept the clean sheet. It's not the end of the world, but I do think the win was there, and we probably should have got it. Alright, so the transfer window has finished. There was some huge deals getting talked about at one stage. Lille Abada accepted a £24 million bid from Bayern Munich, I believe it was, or Bayer Leverkusen, or Red Bull Leipzig, some German team. But for some reason, it broke down in the last minutes of the transfer window, the deadline day, and he has decided to stay at Celtic. But you can see the biggest transfer of the window is actually John Souttar leaving Hearts, so yeah, Ben Woodburn counts as last season, so John Souttar is the highest transfer, 7 million. It's a good bit of business that we got in for him. In terms of spending, it's mainly been Celtic spending the money. They brought in Ola Ania for 5.75 million and Daniel Ruggiani for 4.2 million. So Celtic were splashing the cash. Hibernian made a couple of good signings. Robbie Diaz and Jake Livermore, especially the Robbie Diaz signing from Inverness. I was actually looking at trying to sign him myself, but I just didn't feel like our budget, I just couldn't justify bringing in another centre-back. If I was trying to get Balogun to leave, but he wants to stay and see out the remainder of his contract. Michael Devlin's injured, so I couldn't offload him, and I didn't feel like I could bring in another centre-back, and spend like £1 million on Robbie Diaz if I could not offload anybody in the process, and unfortunately we couldn't do that. Got it though, because I think Robbie Diaz is going to be a really good player in the future, so I think that's a good signing Hibs have made. However, on the final few hours of the transfer window, I did manage to bring in a goalkeeper. Now, it's not ideal. I would have preferred to bring in a more experienced goalkeeper for, either to be back up to Harry Stone or to be the number one. But this Gavin Bassano guy, I thought, you know what, this guy looks good. He's only 21. He's already capped for Ireland. He is number one, I believe, for the Ireland national team. And yeah, he's younger than I would like him to be, but I think this guy can come in. I think he can push Harry Stone, and I think these two can fight for the goalkeeper jersey, and hopefully that'll make them both better. And I thought, worst case scenario, this guy has probably got a lot of resale value, so if it doesn't work out, we paid like 350k because the Man City transfer listed him, but I'm pretty sure that we will be able to cash it if we want to and get more money in the future. So that was it, guys. Not a lot happened. Roma were apparently interested in Morelos, £38 million rumoured bid, but that never materialised, and he just stayed at Rangers. But you can tell then the financial update, our profit loss this month was 3.4 million. That's bad. That's a really, really bad. Income only 421k. But again, I'm hoping that picks up a bit next season. Next month. I'm hoping, but yeah, we'll see. Right then, here we go. Fourth game of the Cinch Premiership, taking on Partick Thistle. It's another away tie. Unfortunately, we do have an injury to Kingsley, so he's not going to be available for today's game. And Fagbait will be coming in for an opportunity. And to be honest, at like £7 grand a week, I think we need to start playing him more. I think, looking back, I don't know why I agreed to make that signing. I cannot believe that I agreed to pay £7 grand a week to someone who is essentially a fringe player. Maybe he can be really good in the future. That's what I'm kind of hoping on. But yeah, let's try and get him some game time while Kingsley is unavailable. He's 19. He could turn into a good player, but I'm just paying him way too much, and I probably deserve to be sacked for that. But no, we're going to line up with pretty much the same team. We're going to give Nolundulu another chance. He got injured very early on in the last game. Hopefully this game he does not get injured. Gavin Bassano will be coming in. He'll be making his, well, not his Hearts debut, but he'll be starting on the bench. So, if there is an injury to Harry Stone, I guess there is a chance for Bassano to get involved, and he might make his debut. But for now, he's just going to be on the bench, and we should be able to go out here and beat Partick Thistle. I would like to think so. Get back to winning ways after that last draw against Ross County. I believe the league table, if we'll have a quick look at the league table, we're currently sitting in third place. Aberdeen have already played their 4th game of the season and they won it, so they are sitting on 10 points. We would go ahead of them if we can get the win here today, and I'm hoping that's exactly what we get. David Turnbull penalty has put Celtic 1-0 up. They are defeating St Johnstone now in the 8th minute. It's a big goal for them, and it drops us into 4th place. So yeah, not ideal, but still a long way to go. 1 shot apiece so far in the opening 15 minutes. Ross County are 1-0 up against Motherwell. But the game that we care about, not a lot happening here. Ball goes into the hands of Stone, collects it, comfortable catch, and now it's Fagby. Oriel Fagby finds Nolundolu. Mackay back to Nolundolu, out to Fagby now. Come down this left hand side. It's Fagby, it's a decent run, he's found Presley, it's Ginnelly. Oh man, Ginnelly's shot, horrendous. It's a great opportunity to try and take the lead, and he has completely skied it. Unreal. Kilmarnock are 1-0 up at Dens Park against Dundee. It's Kenny Shields, or Connor Shields even, with the goal for Kelly. And there's goals in every single game so far today, apart from our game. So, yeah, let's try and sort that out. Jason Cummins with a quick equaliser though. 7 minutes later, gets Dundee back on level terms. So Dundee firing back there pretty instantly. Let's see here. Let's shout. Let's encourage, because I don't think we've seen that much in the opening 35. We did have that really good chance. And Dundee now, Rolando Aarons, the former Newcastle man, has put them 2-1 up. So Dundee in control in that game, and they go in front for the first time. But as for us, not a lot happening here. I mean, it's still 0-0, but it's giving me flashbacks to the Ross County game. I mean, I would have liked to have seen more from us from an attacking standpoint in that first half. It's not happened for whatever reason, and we need to try and change that. Let's see. We've been the better team, guys, so let's keep it up. I think that's true. We have been the better team, but we haven't been good enough to get in front, which is disappointing, obviously. A win would see us move up to 2nd place, so that is what we're looking for, that is what we want, that is what we need, and I'm hoping we still have time to get it. Unfortunately, our 2 best players in this match are the players with the 2 lowest amount of fitness, so we may have to look. Oh, and Cameron Devon, I think, is just taking a knock. That's not good. And yeah, I think Cameron Devon's going to have to come off here. Yeah, we've just been forced into going to make this substitution. We'll bring on Rui Pires. And Benjamin has also picked up a yellow. And I'm sure he's just waiting to get himself sent off. So yeah, let's try and not do that, Benjamin. Let's try and keep 11 men on the pitch. We do bring Rui Pires on. Cameron Devlin goes off, and we're going to see if we can try and make something happen here. Let's go more direct. Up the tempo a little. It's Kane. Chris Kane has actually equalised for St Johnstone. Was not expecting that. Looks like Celtic could be dropping points at home today. And that currently puts them behind us in the league table. So big up Chris Kane. What a guy. What a legend. As things stand though, it is still Hearts 0, Partick Thistle 0, as we look for a winner. We look for some sort of goal. I think we may need to make some attacking substitutions here, because again it's been another quiet game for Aaron Presley, hasn't it? We're going to bring on Tyrese John Jules for Presley up front. We'll keep him as a pressing forward. Do we go 2 up front? Do we go the 2 up front? Not too sure. We might. I don't know. Let me see. Let's see. Yeah, I think we're going to change this here. I think I actually am going to go 2 up front, and we'll just play another centre back here. So, with that said, we can only make one more substitution. We'll bring on. We'll swap Tyrese John. We'll swap Nolundu. Put Nolundu up front. Ariel Fagba can play out in the left here, and in defence we've got the 3 centre backs. That's really all we need. We'll swap Jan Paul van Heck and Ostergaard a bit. And then I think that's it. One more substitution. We will bring on... I think we'll bring on Nathan Holland. I think we're going to take off Fagby. I don't think he's been that good today. But then again, neither's Janelli. But yeah, we'll bring on Nathan Holland. We'll see. We'll see if Nathan Holland can do anything. And we will go very attacking in the last 13 minutes as we try and find a goal. And you know what? Let's break the team. Let's demand more. Because yeah, this would be points dropped again. Well, I mean, it could be 3 points dropped here if Tiffany scores. McFarlane, he overran that. That's a big chance for Partick. Thankfully, they didn't take it. Maybe we could hit them on the counter. It's Barry Mackay. He's coming through. He's got options. Barry Mackay, though, oh man, he chose the wrong option. Option fucking said. He went on his own and just hit it right into the hands of the goalkeeper. Definitely not good enough there. He had 3 players in front of him he could have picked out. And he hits, I mean, a shot right at the goalie. No, that certainly was not good enough. And now we are in trouble. A couple of minutes to go now. It looks like it's going to be another draw, another away draw, another 2 points dropped unless we've got something here in this 3 minutes of added on time. I don't think so. It's full time here. At Partick, it's finished. Partick, Thistle 0, Hearts 0. I mean, it's another clean sheet. From that perspective, defensively, we've been pretty good, but we couldn't find a winner. We couldn't do enough. And the goals, all of a sudden, for Aaron Presley, have dried up. So, yeah, disappointing. Honestly, thought we would have won that game. I thought we had enough firepower on the field and on the bench, to be honest, to win it without any problems. But it appears that wasn't the case. Surprise, surprise, Rangers got another penalty. It was scored by Morelos, but Hibernian rescued a point late on. Chris Caden, when 87-minute equaliser, means that Easter Road, Hibs and Rangers share a point apiece. And after 4 league games now, no team has a 100% record. Rangers were the last team with it. They've lost it today against Hibernian. And that surprisingly means Aberdeen go top of the table. And the mad thing is here, had we got a goal, had we defeated Partick Thistle by 1-0, had we sneaked a winner, we would have been top of the table. But, I mean, it wasn't to be. It's very, very close. It's very, very early. You can only read so much into the league tables at this stage. But it's nice to be in 3rd place. It's nice to be up there rather than down there. So yeah, things are going well for us at the moment. I'm hoping we keep it going. Aberdeen at the top, again, it's refreshing to see a side that isn't the old firm, and I keep saying it's 4 games, I get it, but I mean, you know what, 4 games is 4 games, so yeah, it looks like ourselves and Aberdeen, maybe we can put some sort of challenge to the old firm this season. I don't know about Hibs, they got a good draw there against Rangers, but they haven't had the greatest start. St Johnstone seem to be doing okay. They held Celtic there to a 1-1 draw at Celtic Park, so that was a really good result for them. So who knows, maybe we'll have a slightly more competitive league this season. And that's going to do it, guys. We will be back for the next episode, which will be a double header. 2 home games against Aberdeen and Celtic. How many points will we get to that one? Who knows? I would love it to be 6. I would probably take 4. But we'll just have to wait and see what happens. That's it, guys. Till next time, it's been the Hearts Football Manager 2022 career mode. I mean, yeah, we did have a really, really good start this season, albeit it's kind of deflated a little bit with 2 0-0 draws back-to-back against Ross County and Partick Thistle. But the way I'm looking at it is we're still unbeaten. We haven't conceded a goal since the Premier League campaign started either, so defensively we're fucking good. So I mean, there's lots of positives to take. Yeah, I mean, I would have preferred to have won both those games, but you know what, shit happens, we'll get them next time, I am sure of that. Anyway guys, that's it, I'll catch you later in the next video, but until then, peace.